Hello everyone. We're going to have a look, see what's coming through for you, what messages, information, clarity I can give to you. This reading is for all star signs, and if you are here, hello and welcome. I feel like this is a sign. Also, if you wanted to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below on how to enter. Personal services are also listed down below as well. So there's the black magic removal, there's tarot readings with me, there's the protection rituals for love, money, healing, marriage, success, career, business, work, etc. And there's also the intention items which thousands of people have seen results with as well. Thousands of 5-star reviews on those handmade items which lots and lots of people have seen results with. So everything is always listed on my website. Alright, so everything is always on there. It's always linked down below, shopmoonlightguidance.com. And let's begin with your reading. All right, so let's start and let's see what we have. What do we have? Ooh, very nice. A lot of you have been overthinking a lot. You've got these two polarizing kind of nines, one is like very stressful and the other one is very optimistic, very kind of confident, very happy, and one is like really sad, right? What I see here is that a lot of you have been stressing that certain things in your life are not the way that you want it to be right now, but there is light at the end of the tunnel, and it does show here that if you keep going, you keep working towards your goals and your dreams, and you try putting one foot in front of the other right now, you are going to be rewarded, okay? Try not to... It's hard because when things don't go right in life, it is really hard to sometimes, lift yourself up. It is hard, and I understand. And I want to validate that part, because it's okay not to be okay. It's okay to cry. It is okay to feel what you are feeling. But staying in it for a long, long period of time can actually do more damage than good, right? So obviously have time to understand your feelings, your emotions, but then also try to put one foot in front of the other and try to, stay on the path towards understanding what is happening in your life right now and working towards your goals and your dreams, because that's really obviously very important. And you will start to see a light at the end of the tunnel, but it will actually happen when you are kind of just living your life and then boom, things start to fall into place. It won't happen when you are really stressed and anxious and sad about certain things or crying over certain things. It won't happen in those moments. So that's something really important that I actually need to let you know, is that you have to put that energy towards yourself, otherwise you will feel overwhelmed and stressed, and things can kind of go a little bit haywire and you may not feel so great. So that is what we have there, because staying in that energy for a long, long period of time can actually just make you feel like that is normal and it's part of your life. And also, law of attraction works when you know what you want but you are okay without it. So the more you can accept where you are right now in your life, the more everything in your life will start to come together and progress as well. So the 10 of Cups is beautiful, because the 10 of Cups here really does show that you are at this sort of turning point in your life, and stay on the path towards your own life, okay? Make your life valuable. What I mean by that is it's really about knowing that, where I am right now is okay. So say to yourself, where I am right now is okay. Comment it down below, affirm it to yourself, because where you are right now is a critical part of where you are headed, right? And the more you are loving yourself, taking care of yourself, putting yourself first, the more the universe can see wow, you really are trying to make the most of every single moment, rather than sitting there and waiting for things to happen. And the universe will then be able to make things come together for you. I know this sounds strange, but basically things happen for you when you literally are just living your life and taking care of yourself and putting yourself first, working towards your goals, and then boom, when you least expect it, it will happen. And that's really what I want to say right now, is that you will have happiness, you will have love, you will have care from people around you to you. You will be respected and loved and appreciated for who you are. You are at a critical moment in your life where there is light at the end of the tunnel and things are going to get better for you. And, an emotionally open person will come forward towards you and express themselves to you. But it will also happen when you are so confident within yourself that you know what you deserve, and you would rather be by yourself than have someone that just gives you half of what you want. Okay, you will get to a place in your life where you are so confident within yourself yourself, because the universe will put you on that path, okay? If you are around someone right now that is invalidating you, that is not very emotionally open, and they're just barely not even doing anything towards you, you know why the universe is doing that? The universe is doing that because the universe wants you to focus on you, so that you become so strong within yourself that you don't take that kind of SHIT from other people, okay? You don't take that low vibrational behavior from other people. The universe is keeping you to yourself so that you become so strong within yourself that you don't need that kind of behavior to be influencing, areas and matters of your own life, because the universe knows that you deserve someone loving, emotionally open, caring, respectful, resilient, kind, appreciative, and mature to be in your life, okay? And that is really, really important. The universe wants you to be on the path towards yourself, that you become so strong that you would rather say to yourself, I'd rather be alone than be in, with that person who doesn't even know how to respect me or respect themselves. And that holds a lot of power, because that's actually what allows you to then be able to have the kind of relationships that you want in your life, including with friendships, including with, your work life. Your relationships improve when you actually take back that power for yourself. And yes, it can allow people that have been rude and not very nice to you in the past to actually come to you in a much more proper way. So really, with the Two of Wands, what's really important here is considering all of those aspects and thinking to yourself, how do I feel about myself? Is that somehow reflected in the kind of relationships that I'm keeping around me? Am I accepting SHIT from that person over there because I feel horrible within myself, like I can't be by myself? Am I really desperate for that person because I haven't got someone else to actually be around? And imagine what would happen right now if you got the kind of person that so basically, if you want stability in your life and you're entertaining someone who is literally so unstable within themselves, what are you telling the universe, right? What are you telling the universe? Are you telling the universe that you are so desperate for love that even if that person treats you like that, you still need them somehow? Isn't that telling you that maybe there's time to work on yourself now, so that you are so stable within yourself that you then start to attract stability as well? Because you can actually confuse the universe when you say to the universe, I want stability, I want maturity, but then you entertain someone who does the complete opposite. It's about shifting that power to yourself, which then allows you to feel better. It gives space to those other people to work on themselves and get themselves together. But you also feel so confident that even if they come to you and they've worked on themselves, you'll be like, all right, and show me that you've changed. Show me that you are in a better place. And if they're not, you'd be so strong to say, well, whatever, I'm in a 10 times better place than I was before, and it won't phase you as much. These might all just sound like words right now, but in the future, I think you'll remember some of these words. I really do. But it's really about being so confident to say that, you know what? You may think that you have no power, but you actually have the most power, because walking away by far is your superpower, especially in situations where you're treated so badly. Setting boundaries and walking away says more about you than it does about the other person, okay? It says more about where you are and how you value yourself, and the fact that you are not codependent on needing those kinds of people in your life, because you deserve better. And there are so many people on this planet, trust me, okay? If you've met this person, well, let me just say the options are endless in that sense, but to meet, like new friends and people like that as well. But what I will say here is that the most important thing here is that this is a very critical message, in the sense that your own personal healing is the catalyst towards your own personal happiness. Whether you want to hear that or not, I have to tell you that your own personal stability and who you entertain in your life and who you keep in your life is what you will attract, okay? The kinds of friends you have as well is also what happens. Now, sometimes, okay, you will say to yourself, well, all my friends are not really that great, and you may go down the path of cutting quite a few people out to the point where you feel lonely. But guess what? You will have wings, okay? Those friends will not be cutting off your wings. Your wings will start to now flourish and grow to the point where you are so strong within yourself without them. And that's very important to know here as well, is that you will grow spiritually stronger and stronger to the point where nothing really can faze you. And in turn, in time, once you kind of, because some of you will be by yourself for a period of time before these better things come into your life, but in turn, when you're by yourself for a long period of time and then new people come in and they provide you, they give you that stability, it boosts your life 10 times more than it was before. Does that make sense? Okay. What I'm trying to say here as well is that there is light at the end of the tunnel, okay? But being by yourself is not a bad thing. Do not ever think that being by yourself is a failure. You see on social media, people always posting things, being in relationships, blah, 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 blah. A lot of people come in and out of relationships. A lot of people, go through separations. Because that is not the end goal. The end goal here is being so satisfied and complete within yourself, well, perfection doesn't exist, but being so good within yourself that whether someone is in your life or not in your life, you are unfazed. You are strong and powerful, okay? Because that actually should be the goal, not, oh, I should be with another person and they should make me feel complete, because, you know, codependency and things can also arise. There's nothing wrong with being with somebody else, but you don't want to get to a point in your life where you are completely reliant or dependent on having that and just that in your life. You should work to strive within yourself, and that is when the best relationships and the things for your highest good will start to come your way. Okay, and if anyone wanted to do any shadow work healing with me, feel free, you know, it's on my website, but that can really help you to basically heal unconscious aspects of your shadow, which is keeping you sort of tied to situations that are not for your highest good and are actually kind of self-sabotaging elements as well. So this is a very critical kind of like, you know, blunt message. Let's just be honest. Some people will want to hear it, some people will click off and they'll never want to hear this. That's okay. But for, you know, if you have stayed till the end of this reading, please let me know, okay? Please let me know. And you know, I think that there are people that would take on board this message and really understand it, because it comes from a place for your highest good. Okay, so this is your reading. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the description box below for information on personal services, free reading giveaway, intention items, TikTok, Instagram, everything linked down below, and I'll see you all very soon.